Hi, very good afternoon to all. My name is Bhavana and our subject is Business Economics. This is for BBA first year in first semester. In this previous lecture, we discussed demand schedule. There are two types of demand schedule, individual demand schedule and market demand schedule. And we also discussed the reason for changes in demand. What are the reasons for changes in demand? And also we discussed what are the determinants in demand. In today's lecture, we are discussing the law of demand. What is the law of demand? What are the assumptions of law of demand? What are the exceptions to the law of demand? Let's see here. Definition. The law of demand states that other factors being constant. The law of demand states other factors being constant. That is certain parameters, means other things are equal or constant. Price and quantity demanded of any good and service are inversely related to each other. The law of demand says that the other things remain constant or equal only if the price rises, the demand for the particular commodity decreases. If the price decreases, the particular commodity increases. This is the definition of the law of demand. The law of demand states that other things being constant, we can say it is a certain parables, means other things being constant, or we can say other things being equal. There is no change in other factors, only price and demand. Price and quantity demanded of any good and service are inversely related to each other. We know that inversely related means if the price increases, the demand decreases. If the price decreases, the demand increases. When the price of product increases, the demand for the same product will fall. When the price of the product increases, the demand of the same product will fall. Description. Law of demand explains consumer choice behavior. The law of demand explains the consumer, based on consumer choice. The law of demand explains when the price changes in the market, when there is any change in price in the market, assuming the other factors affecting demand being constant. The other factors are there is no change in other factors, only there is a change in price. It says that law of demand. The law of demand says the other factors or remain constant only when there is a change in price. Automatically the demand will changes. When the price of the good rises, it leads to fall in demand of the good. When the price rises, it leads to the fall in demand of the good. This is the natural consumer choice behavior. Of course, we know that, for example, for 10 apples, the cost is 200. We purchase 10 apples. When the cost will decrease, when for 50 rupees we get 10 apples, then we purchase 20 apples. So it is a natural human behavior. Let's see here. Law of demand explains consumer choice behavior. Law of demand explains consumer choice behavior when the price changes, when there is a change in price in the market, assuming the other factors affecting the demand being constant. What are the other factors? Maybe the substitutes of the products, the complementary goods, taste and preference. These are all the constant only when the change in prices. When the price of the good rises, it leads to fall in demand of that good. This is a natural consumer choice behavior. We can explain with an example, then we can understand very clearly. Let's see here. It is in x-axis quantity demanded, in y-axis price. In quantity demanded Q1, Q2 and Q3, price is 1 rupees, 2 rupees and 3 rupees. When the price is 1 rupee, then the quantity demanded is 3. When the price is 2 rupees, the quantity demanded is 2. Means it decreases from 3 to 2. When the price again increases from 3, the quantity demanded becomes 1. So for increasing the prices, the decrease in the demand. The above diagram shows the demand curve which is downward sloping. It is a downward sloping. Upward sloping means it goes like this from P1 1, P2 2. So like that. But it is a downward sloping. The above diagram shows the demand curve which is downward sloping. Clearly, when the price of a commodity increases, here the price of a commodity increases from price 1 to 2, then the quantity demanded comes down. When the price increases from 1 to 2, then quantity demanded comes from Q3 to Q2 and vice versa. When the price increases from Q2 to 3 and the quantity demanded comes Q2 to Q1. So the law of demand says that the other factors remain constant only when there is a change in price, the demand automatically changes. In the law of demand, they have certain assumptions. Let's see here. Assumptions to the law of demand. The law demonstrates that the law operates when other things remain constant. Only when the law operates, the other things remain constant. When there is a change in other factors like taste, substitutes, the law does not apply. First, income level should remain constant. The income of the consumer should remain constant. Let's see here. The law operates only when the income level of the buyer remain constant. The law operates, the income level of the consumer remain constant. If the income rises while the price of a commodity does not fall. If there is an income rise in income, the price of the commodity does not fall, but the demand affects. The demand increases. It is quite likely that demand may increases. We know that when the income increases, the demand increases, but there is no change in price. Therefore, stability in income is an essential condition for the operation of the law. The stability of income. So here the income does not change. Stability of income is an essential condition for the operation of law. It is also one of the. What is the assumption? The income level should remain constant, while when we are applying the law of demand, the income level of the consumer remain constant. And next, second assumption. What is the second assumption? Taste of the buyer do not alter. Means taste and preferences of the buyer do not change. According change in preferences of consumer, there is any change in preference of the consumer, the price does not change as a consequence. Price does not change. The demand for the commodity which goes down. When the taste and preferences of a consumer changes, for example, we are producing some of the product, but the other competitor are producing the same product with different taste. So our price does not change, but the demand of our product gets changed. So for this, there is an effect. So the law does not apply. The taste of the buyer do not change. It is also one of the assumption. Income of the consumer remain constant and taste of the buyer does not alter. According change in preference of the consumer, the price does not change as a consequence, because for example, our company is producing kurkure in one of the tomato flavor, but the another company is producing kurkure tomato flavor with mirchi flavor. Both are mixed in one packet only. Then all the customers go to the product, but our product price we do not change. There is no increase or decrease in price, but the other substitution, the other competitor change their taste. For that reason also our demand affects. So it is the law does not apply here, because the taste of the buyer do not change. While we are preparing the law of demand, we says that there is no change in income of the consumer and taste and preference of the buyer remain changed. Next, third, prices of other goods should be constant. This is also one of the assumption. Like prices of the other goods like substitutes or complements, prices must be constant. There is no change in prices of complementary goods and substitutes. We know that complementary goods means, example, we know that coffee and sugar are complements. Without sugar we cannot make a coffee, and substitute means we can substitute coffee and tea are the substitutes. There is no change in price of related good, may the demand changes. Therefore the law operates, it is imperative that prices of other goods do not change, because when the price decreases of the one good, then the substitute good may price increases. So this does not apply when law of demand. We can assume that here the price of other goods are also should be remain unchanged. It is also one of the assumption. And next assumption is no new substitutes for the commodity. There is no new substitutes for our commodity. In some new substitutes for a commodity appears in the market, the demand generally declines. Automatically declines. Already we discussed the example here. Taste of the buyer do not alter. We are producing one set of taste and our competitor is producing different set. So the people may go for this only because it is newly arrived into the market. Everyone want to taste the particular item. This is quite natural, because with the availability of new substitutes, some buyer will be attracted towards new products. Automatically some buyers will want to purchase new product and taste it. and demand for the old products will fall. There is no change in price also because of the competitor, that demand for our particular product falls. So we can take it is also one of the assumption. While we are taking applying the law of demand, we assume that no new substitutes in the market. There is no new substitutes in the market. Hence, the law of demand operates only when the market for a commodity is not threatened by the new substitutes. At the time only the law of demand applies. For the new substitutes, there is no threat for our demand of our goods. In some new substitutes for a commodity appear in the market, if the demand generally declines, in that case the demand generally declines. There is a quite natural, because with the availability of new substitutes, some buyers will be attracted towards new products, and the demand for old products will fall. Even with there is no change in price also, the demand for the particular product automatically falls. So the law does not apply when there is a change in, when there is a new substitute from the commodity. It will threaten our commodity. Next, price rise in future should not be expected. Suppose some people think that for the particular product there may be an increase in price. For that increase in price also the law of demand does not apply. If the buyers of a commodity expect that the price will rise in future, the rise in demand in response to an initial price rise. Because some people think that if the particular product, suppose wheat, for wheat 1 kg it should be 50 rupees. Maybe some households think like that there is an increase in wheat in future, so they will buy the product now only with bulk quantities. For this the demand will increase. There is no change in price also, the demand will change. So the law of demand is also not apply in this case. When there is a price rise in future should be an expected. If the buyers of a commodity expect that its price will rise in future, they raise its demand in response to an initial price rise. For this reason also, without change in price, the demand will increases. So the law does not apply in this case also, when the price rise in future should not be expected. And next assumption. The behavior of buyer violates the law of demand. Here the behavior of the buyer, those who are thinking the particular product may goes up in future, for that behavior also the law of demand does not apply. Therefore, for operation of law of demand, it is necessary that there must not be any expectations of the price rise in future. There is no expectations of the price rise in future. Next, advertising expenditure should remain the same. If the advertising expenditure of the firm increases, if there is an increase in advertising expenditure, then the consumer may be tempted to buy the more of its product. If our company has to increase advertisement expenditure, maybe some of the consumers may attract for this advertisement, they buy products. So therefore the advertising expenditure on the good under consideration is taken into be constant. For that the demand of the good may increases. If there is no change in price also, the demand of the particular product increases. So we can say it is also one of the exemption to the law of demand. Why we can say it is an assumption? If we increase the advertisement expenditure, some of the customers may attract our advertisement for purchase the particular product. Without increase any price, the demand for the particular product goes on increasing. So we can say it is also one of the assumptions of law of demand. These are all the assumptions of law of demand. What are the assumptions? Income level should remain constant. The income of the consumer should remain constant. Then only if the price does not change. If the income of the consumer increases, there is no change in price, the demand of the particular commodity also increases. If the income of the consumer decreases, the demand of the consumer decreases, there is no change in price. So we can say it is one of the assumption. And taste of the buyer do not alter. If taste and preference of a consumer changes, the demand for the particular product automatically changes. It does not change any price also. The taste and preference changes. The demand of the particular commodity are also changes. Next, price of the other goods should remain constant. Here he also thinks that when applying to the law of demand, it also thinks that when there is a changes in complementaries and subsidies, no change in price of our commodity, the demand for our particular commodity also changes. So we can say at the time of applying the law of demand, the price of other goods should remain constant. and no new substitutes for the commodity. While we are applying the law of demand, we can assume that there is no new substitutes for our commodity. If there is any new substitutes for our commodity, our product, there is no change in price of the product, the demand our product automatically decreases because of new substitutes. So we can assume like that there is no new substitutes for our commodity in the market. Next, price rise in future should not be expected. If there is increase in price, the households may buy in bulk quantities. If there is no change in price also, the demand for the particular commodity increases. So in this case also the law of demand does not apply. While we are applying the law of demand, we can assume that the price raises in future should not be expected. And advertising expenditure should remain the same. While we are applying the law of demand, we can assume that the advertisement expenditure should remain same. If there is increase in advertising expenditure without change in price, the demand for the product automatically increases. For why? If we are spending more money on advertising, some of the customers attracts for our advertising, they purchase our product without change in price, the demand automatically increases. So we can say this is also one of the assumptions. So these are all the assumptions while applying the law of demand. Law of demand mainly says that if there is a rise in price, the demand differs, the other factors remain constant. These are all the assumptions to the law of demand. Today we discussed what is the law of demand, definition of law of demand, description, and we see in a diagram the law of demand apply in what will be the effect. If the price increases, the demand decreases. So in this law of demand we see the certain assumptions. There are certain assumptions for the law of demand. I hope you understand the lecture. If you have any doubts regarding this topic, please let me know. I definitely clarify your doubts. Thank you.